This small island in the Atlantic shaped Los Angeles, San Antonio, countless other cities, and possibly the very city you're watching this from. You heard that right. A city here on Tenerife, this small island shaped some of the most iconic cities in the world. And it all started over 500 years ago with the vision of one man. Alonso Fernandez de Lugo was a Spanish conqueror who claimed Tenerife for Spain. But his greatest legacy isn't his conquest of the far-flung island. It's a city he built on that island, San Cristobal de la Laguna. He didn't just throw it together haphazardly. No, this city was designed with a plan. It was open and unfortified, its streets arranged in neat grids, with a central plaza at its heart. This plaza wasn't just for looks. It was the geographical center and metaphorical heart of the city. Market days, festivals, processions, and even bullfights happened here. It was like social glue, binding the community together by fostering connections and an identity. And since there was a clear division between public and private spaces, it was easier to manage and develop the city. And the grid layout made the streets easy to navigate. You can get anywhere with just one turn, instead of wandering around and wondering, where am I? The lack of city walls, paired with the grid structure, gave another practical bonus. It was easier to expand as the city grew, kind of like trying to find more space for your collection of questionable souvenirs. And let's not forget the lagoon that once existed nearby. It provided water for tens of thousands of early inhabitants. These key elements of Lugo's vision transformed the city into the thriving capital of the Canary Islands. And what inspired Lugo? It was the Renaissance, with some common sense slapped on, kind of like how you slap peanut butter on bread to make a delicious sandwich. At the time, European urban planners were obsessed with order and symmetry, just like ancient Romans. Alonso Fernandez de Lugo added a few more good ideas, and applied them to San Cristobal de la Laguna. What Lugo did here worked so well that the Spanish crown took notice. His design principles made their way into the laws of the Indies, a Spanish legal code for building their empire. When Spain conquered the Americas, they didn't just bring weapons. They brought urban planning based on what Lugo did here in La Laguna. Cities like Havana, Lima, Buenos Aires all followed these principles. And let's dive into two examples in the US, Los Angeles and San Antonio. Los Angeles is a world away from San Cristobal de la Laguna, but it started from the same blueprint. A central plaza, a water source nearby, and of course, a grid structure. San Antonio also has the same elements. Yes, these cities are chaotic now, but without the grid, they could have been far worse. Even cities that were never under Spanish control, like Manhattan or Minneapolis, could have been indirectly influenced by the success of these Spanish designed cities. The grid's efficiency caught on. Urban planners saw its benefits, even in places where Spain never set foot. Whether you're building cities or planning your day, a little structure and common sense can go a long way. It's all about balancing order and freedom, giving yourself the flexibility to grow while maintaining a solid foundation. Sometimes, the solid foundation can be what allows you to truly expand.